Hello, guys. Okay, we just got out of the shower. We just got out of the shower. So I'm quickly going to double check that we can actually hear me. And then I'm going to do my skincare routine really quickly. Yeah, you can hear me. Um, so we're gonna quickly. I'm so sorry that I'm like butt naked right now, y'all. I apologize. Hi, DJ. What's going on, DJ? Um, all chat is available. Um, I'm sorry. You guys know I'm always running late. I'm always running late. It's true after dark. Yeah, I'm always running late. I'm so sorry. Hey, Smart Spender. I just got out of the shower. I just got out of the shower and I need to quickly do my skincare routine real quick. And then we will be together. I'm sorry. I just figured I'd rather be on time in doing this instead of being late, right? I'm trying to like be better about like being on time no matter what, and I feel like I'm doing that. Hey Madison Rose, we just got out of the shower. We're doing the skincare routine, and then we're going to put the robe on. I apologize that I'm like butt naked. I apologize. It's only for the first 5 minutes. Not even. First 4 minutes. By the way, everyone, Smart Spender was at my house tonight. What today? Smart Spender, how did you enjoy my matcha tasting and my educational piece? How did Joe do? Joe, anything but a cock ring. I've never used one of those before. I don't understand what they do. What do they do? Because I have no idea what they do. But yeah, I had a good time. Hopefully, Smart Spender and her hubby had a good time as well. But I entertained them with matcha, a couple desserts. I had a good time. They brought sushi, which I loved sushi. I think she's a fan of Sam's Club, so you gotta be good people. If you're a fan of Sam's Club, then you're good. Okay, there's that. Wait, let's put some lip balm on. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Give me another minute. Okay. Okay, guys, we're almost done. We're gonna put some of this in the hair. We're gonna put the do rag on tonight. I know. We're just doing the most, y'all. I apologize. But if you have any skincare questions, send them my way, right? My skin's been breaking out a lot lately. I don't know exactly what that is all about, but I do have acne prone skin. So this does happen from time to time. and it's always really fucking annoying having like massive amounts of acne. Yes, it does, Kevin. It works wonders. Lots of protein, lots of amino acids, lots of peptides. I have lots of recommendations for acne. Lots. Typically, for most people, acne is caused by an overproduction of sebum, aka oil. And so you want to focus on ingredients that will regulate sebum production: zinc PCA, salicylic acid, dioic acid, niacinamide. Ingredients like that target sebum production or overactive sebum glands are going to be the most ideal for acne. Um, yeah. I apologize, guys. I really apologize, but it is what it is. I'm here, right? I'm here. A bitch is here. At least I'm here. But if you have like more questions about acne or skincare, I really can help you on like social media. Just send me a DM and I give free I give free consultations and skincare advice to my audience. So that's always available. Okay. Jesus, are we ready? Okay. All right. I'm so sorry, guys, but I really just wanted to get that out of the fucking way. Hey, Lily Pat. Wait. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, we are ready. We are ready. By the way, how does the audio sound? You guys aren't gonna believe what I just figured out. My own boom mic. Look, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. The innovation of it all, right? The innovation of it all. This is my boom mic. I have a boom mic now. I've upgraded my audio. My audio has been upgraded. I'm hands free. I'm hands free. I'm not holding the mic. Isn't this crazy? Like this is like the craziest thing ever, no? Um oh my god, not me being crooked. Not me being crooked. The house. Oh, I gotta have the headphones too. Complete the outfit. Yeah, this completes the outfit. This is like a good vibe check. The vibe check, I'm passing the vibe check. Outside of my acne all over my face, I'm passing the vibe check. Okay, so I can actually focus on chat. Oh my god, you just reminded me to reorder my skincare. Hopefully Tatcha is still on sale. Well, you need to do it before the end of the hour, Madison, because a lot of the Black Friday sales are going to be ending. And I don't know if all the brands have merged their Cyber Monday sales with their Black Friday sales. I know that some companies are merging them, so it's like through tomorrow night, whereas some companies have separate sales where you can't really guarantee whether the Cyber Monday sale is going to be better or worse than Black Friday. I would bet on the Black Friday sale being better. I had terrible skin until I got pregnant with my daughter last year, and now it's flawless as far as breakouts. I need to get a chemical peel for a bit of scarring. Would you crack LeBron? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. Absolutely. I would crack him. I will let him crack me 100%. 10 out of 10. I love, love, love Freeman renewing cucumber peel off gel mask. I'm sad when I can't get any. Oh, masking is really nice. I can tell by your voice you would. Absolutely. Then you're very observant then. Technology. Hey, Vortex. How are you tonight? Hey, Mr. I-47. What's going on with you? I'm having a great evening so far. It's been a very busy Saturday. No, it's Sunday. It's been a very busy Sunday. I went to church today. I entertained two friends, friends of the channel, Smart Spender One. I entertained her and her husband for matcha tastings. I also gave them a crash course into what matcha is, kind of, how to prepare a matcha, some of the nutrition. I didn't really get too much into the cultural and historical aspects of it because I didn't want to be here for like 4 hours with them. But hopefully they had a fun time. But I did. And then I've been meal prepping ever since. I went to a jazz show and then I've been meal prepping. I made a chia pudding. I made overnight oats. I made sticky rice. I made broccoli. And so I have my sides for the week. I just need to get my proteins. I usually cook my protein the day of. Sometimes people don't understand that you can. Meal prepping isn't always about doing the whole thing. Sometimes meal prepping is about only prepping the sides that take a little bit longer. Cooking a piece of salmon only takes 15 minutes in the oven. I can stick it in the oven and go multitask. But cooking broccoli, cooking rice, those are things I had to come check on every once in a while, especially the broccoli. So my broccoli and sticky rice is done. My overnight oats are done. My chia pudding is done. My broccoli's done. So I'm pretty good in terms of food for the entire week. I have to just figure out again what protein I'm gonna have with dinner every day. But that's something I decide on the fly. Um, but that's what I've been doing, and I'm super excited about my chia pudding recipe. I tried two different recipes. Hey Stella, thank you so much for the jewels. Um, I'm really excited for that chia pudding. Really, really excited about that. Okay. When is White Friday? White Friday's every Friday, honey. And would that be racist? No, not at all. I love lotto tickies. Oh, then you must be a loser. You must be broke. Hey, mixed martial artist, what's going on? Thanksgiving was great. I was in North Carolina for Thanksgiving. I love the great state of North Carolina. Really nice people, very, very, very kind, generous, nice people down in North Carolina. Um, my partner's family is down there, his mother at least, and a brother is down there. So we got to spend quite a lot of time with them, just fixing things, watching Perry Mason. I'm gonna fuck Perry Mason, by the way. But yeah, really great time, really chill time. I cooked dinner with my partner's mom. Basically, we're not married, but she's basically my mother-in-law. So I helped her to cook Thanksgiving dinner for the whole family, cooked a turkey for her, did all those things. It was great. How was yours, Autist? Hey, Mama K, what's going on, Mama K? How are you? How are you? Holy moly. Do you eat cod often? Cod is the main fish used for fish and chips in the UK, but here in Canada, they class it as a bottom feeder and say that it's full of worms. I do eat cod. I like cod. You know what? If it's full of worms, just cook it well. I eat fish with ketchup. They use haddock and pollock for fish and chips in Canada. I listen. I've never had a fish I didn't like. I might like some more than others, but there is no seafood that I actively dislike. It just doesn't exist. I eat fish with ketchup. I have done that in times past. I cover mine in vinegar. I don't really do vinegar, but there is vinegar in. a lot of sauces, so I don't think that it's like a bad thing. But I don't just dip it in vinegar. Hey, Salty Gamer, what games are you playing, Salty Gamer? What games are you extra salty about? Hey, Tracy, hello. Your skin is glowing. Do you stream? Do, do you steam your face? I don't steam my face. But I did use an 11% glycolic acid on my face tonight. And so that's why I'm giving um more of a deeper glow than usual. I do tend to have a glow, but that glow is maximized whenever you do a exfoliant, a chemical exfoliant, such as glycolic acid. Your nose is very oily. It's not oily, it's shiny from all the hydration. It's not oil. It's hyaluronic acid. Fish tacos made with cod. I love cod. I don't know what the shame is about cod. If it has worms, then it has worms, honey. I've been eating cod all my life. No complaints here. Maybe the worms is what's keeping me skinny. I don't know. Keep eating cod. I do Fortnite. I don't do a Fortnite salty gamer, but I do play Valorant. I love Apex Legends. Um, I think I want to get into Call of Duty. I don't know why, but just like I'm gravitating, like my energy's gravitating towards Call of Duty for some reason. I don't know why. We need to get that to your recipe. Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the recipe. It's really simple. It's a half a cup of um, Greek yogurt, half a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I put a tablespoon of sweetener because I love sweet shit. Sorry, I'll work it off. So I put a tablespoon of maple syrup, but you can really eyeball that. I do a splash of vanilla, um, about a teaspoon of cinnamon, plus or minus, right? Make it work. And that's the base. That's it. That's the base. You mix it up, you call it a day. So I made one of those, but also I made another one that I'm testing, which is the same exact recipe, but I add 1 tablespoon of cacao powder. So I have a typical chia pudding, and then I have a chocolate chia pudding. So I'm going to be trying them both. Now, if you don't know much about cacao powder is the most rawest form of chocolate. So it's not like cocoa, which is super processed, not a bad thing, but it's just that process strips it away, all the antioxidants and the chemicals that help you to focus better. Has the brain juice in there. So I love cacao powder. I love cacao nibs, but they do have a little bit more of a bitter taste. So I'm gonna be interested in seeing how that cacao powder works in the chia pudding, and if it makes it a little bit too overwhelming in terms of bitterness, or is it really gonna give a chocolatey flavor without being too bitter. I'll let you know over the next couple of days, Mama K. Sorry, I'm late. You're fine, Leah. Do you support the first community? What's the first community? It's almost December here, DJ. W Stream. Well, Salty Gamer, I hope that you subscribe to the channel, especially because I'm thinking about hooking up my second monitor tomorrow so that I can start streaming video games and also streaming horizontal streams. I've said this for now 3 months, but I really do believe that horizontal streams will potentially take these live streams to the next level. I believe that I'll be able to be a lot more engaging with, you know, different assets. I'll be able to react to videos. Maybe you guys can see. I know Leah has tons of videos for me to react to, but we can watch videos together and react to them live on the stream. I really do think that it's going to give me a lot more capability and control to deliver more engaging content during these live streams. Your glasses are crooked and it's infuriating. Um, Helpful Mike, you got a lot of shit to complain about. They're not crooked. They weren't even crooked. But thank you, Mike. Mike is not very helpful. He's not. Hi, MOP. Easy peasy. I'll try and make it for my boys. Yeah. I don't think it's that bad. It's really super simple. The chia pudding is very simple, and then you can top it with cacao nibs. You can top it with fruit. You can top it with granola. You can top it with shredded coconut. You can do lots of things. When I make recipes or try different things out, I always like to lean on a recipe that's versatile and easy. Those are the things I want because sometimes I don't want to put cacao nibs on top. Maybe I'm feeling like a granola that day. Maybe I'm feeling like a shredded coconut that day. So, I like recipes that are versatile where you can make it your own. So I've given you the base recipe. Now it's time for you to take it and take some ownership over it, right? And tailor it to the way you want to tailor it. Are you gay or straight? Take a good guess, helpful Mike. You seem pretty smart, so I'm sure you could guess correctly. You need to clean them specs, though. No, you're right about that. They are dirty as fuck. Oh my god, I'm all out. Oh fuck, I gotta get more. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited to try the chia seed pudding. By the way, guys, like we discussed last night on last night's stream, I do officially start my new little workout routine, my new little eating diet routine tomorrow. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. And that's why I've been trying the whole chia pudding. Like chia pudding, I've tried chia pudding. My coworker used to make it for me a lot, but I've never made it myself. So this is my first time making chia seed pudding myself. And even if it doesn't turn out well tomorrow or the next day, I think I have a good enough base to try some different iterations of it. So I'll definitely be keeping you guys up to date on that. Wow. Look at that. Look at oh my god, like who would have thought I can actually see? Whoa. Um, Mike, move on. You seem like a grump. Oh no. We like Mike to be here because I'm a what? I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. I need every motherfucker in this chat engaging with me. I'm desperate. So no, we need Mike here. We love haters. We love negative Nancy's. We love power. We love them all because every view is the same. Like whether you're a hater or a lover, every view counts the same according to the algorithm. So no, we love Helpful Mike. Shout out to Helpful Mike. Um, Grumpy Mike would be a much more accurate name. I love grumpy people. All the zest. Yes, we're very zesty. Thanks for the sub, Salty Gamer. I appreciate you. So, are you making any progress with the waves? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Thank you for subbing, Salty Gamer. Okay, I got the Tatcha order. I feel like I got a good deal. I got some matcha cleanse. Ooh. By the way, everyone, if you are looking to clinch a Black Friday sale, you've got all of 30 minutes to place your orders. Um, it's a good time to place an order. If you're in the market to place an order anyway, there's no better time than now before prices increase in 30 minutes. I feel you, DJ. I got to work about 20 minutes ago. I wish I was still home. Oh, join our Discord. We are 3 members away from 100. Joe has something special planned for 100. I'm going to do a giveaway. At 100 members on Discord, I'm going to do a giveaway. What would you do without me, love? We love you, Leah. I'm not trying to hate. It's just my autocorrect making me sound Oz. I'm not grumpy. It's just my autocorrect, and I'm just very curious. You're fine. You're fine, helpful Mike. I love you being here. Ask all the questions you want to ask. The title does say "Ask me anything." Um, but yeah, join the Discord channel. Add 100 Discord members. I'm gonna do a Discord server giveaway. Thoughts on Carolina Panthers? No thoughts on Carolina Panthers. Noah. No thoughts. I have no thoughts. Don't know who they are. It's technically the beginning of the month too. Sorry, Noah. Ask another question. Ask another question. I will say I'm not really, I'm not prepared with, a whole segment, like an official segment, like I sometimes do on this channel. But I'm pretty happy with Trump right now. The last couple tweets I've been seeing from Trump, I know I've been dragging him a lot the last several. I've been dragging him to filth. Been dragging him up and down the damn street. Every stream I'm talking shit about Trump. But these immigration tweets got me back on his side. They sure do. They really do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Halting all immigration from these third world countries, these shithole countries. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm very happy about it. Yes, very happy about it. Um, Listen, he's been killing it, Leah. Yes, he's been killing the pro America tweets. He has. He really has. Yes, yes, yeah, he has. Sorry, listen. Listen. I am always going to acknowledge a motherfucker when he's right, and I'm going to call a bitch out when he's wrong. Yes, yes, I am. I am. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I've been hating Trump hard the last, I say give it a month. For the last month, I have hated Trump with every fiber of my body. But I'm liking Trump this week. I'm liking him a lot this week, this past week. Thanksgiving week, the week of Thanksgiving. I've been liking Trump this week, You gotta get Twitter. You gotta get Twitter, Madison. You gotta get Twitter. Hey skateboard slash pretty me pretty. I think I'm a 7 out of 10. I'm a 7 out of 10. When I finally decide to whiten my teeth and get them straightened out, I'll be a 9 out of 10. By the way, speaking of like the useless, silly aesthetics, I am going to finally something I've been wanting to do for literally hundreds of years. I've been wanting to get my eyebrows, what do you call them? Laminated. I want to get eyebrow lamination. And I talk about this stuff like it's like something serious, like I'm getting Botox or something. You would think I'm getting Botox. I'm like so excited about it, but no, I would never get Botox or inject anything in my body. Um, but I'm super excited because my eyebrows are like super thin. They're super thin. They're super hungry. They've been starving for decades now. And I think lamination might be the answer. I've looked into it. It only lasts like a month or two, maybe 3 months. Um, but I'm gonna look into it. I found a couple people here in Columbus that can do them, and they actually have male clientele, which is important because I'm not trying to look no bitch on the street. You know what I mean? I still want to look a guy, right? So we'll see. Um, that's my president. Thoughts on the Somalis and their massive fraud? Get them out of here. Get them the fuck out of here. Get these fraudulent migrants out of this fucking country. Out of the country. And you know what's been going on X, by the way, Mama K? All these people, the Somali narrative, the Somali propaganda, they're trying to convince us that the country of Somalia is some fucking paradise. It's some metropolis. Somalia is beautiful. They're posting all these videos in 4K, photos of Somalian countrysides and mountains and sand dunes and seaside, ocean, all this shit. Somalia is just the best country in the world, and you know, we love Somalia, and Somalia's doing this, Somalia's doing that. Well, it's really funny to me that for Somalia to be such an amazing country, that they have so many refugees seeking asylum in America. Like, make that fucking make sense. And if Somalia is such a great fucking country, then how about you hightail your ass back over to Somalia while you're committing fraud here in America? How about you go commit fraud in your own country? So it's just funny to me. They want to have it. They want to have it both ways. On one hand, out of this side of their mouth, they want to talk out of this side of the mouth, and they say, "Oh, but people, oh my god, but the Somalians are seeking asylum and they're refugees. We've got to take them into our country." Out of that side of the mouth, but then on this side of the mouth, they want to say, "Somalia is a great country. You can't call Somalia a shithole country. That's disrespectful, and it's not true. It's beautiful." You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. But regardless, you can get the fuck back to Somalia. That part. That's why I feel about the Somalians and the fraud going out. I'm a conservative Christian, but Trump is my favorite president, but that's great. Um, hey, Smith Letica, or Smith Letitia. Hey, Letitia, what's going on, girl? Conservatively and libertarian, but still. Yo, are you into politics? I talk politics. I wouldn't say I'm into politics, but I have opinions about politics for sure. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just a guy with opinions. I never got into X, tried it once, didn't really figure it out. Oh, Twitter? I forget that people still call Twitter X. I've got one, but barely ever get on it. I gave up and closed my Twitter account.
Real men die for this, by the way. A man acting like a whole female. Disrespectful.
I want to get microblading from my brows so bad, but I'm scared. One of my good Judies actually got microblading, and they turned out really, really well. What's your runtime for a mile and a half or closest distance to that? I would say probably 14 minutes, 15 minutes. I run a mile every, I run 10-minute miles. Often, Malloy. I run 10-minute miles, up to 6 miles. So when I run a 6 mile run, I can do 10-minute miles. But for my latest half marathon, I actually ran 11-minute miles. So it's a little bit longer when I'm running a longer distance. But in general, I run 10-minute miles. So for a mile and a half, it would take me about 15 minutes. Um, Ignore the haters. We love haters. Cho, can you make me one of the bots inside your Discord server? No, but you can welcome to join the Discord server. We'd love to have you, Mike. Um, hey, Animals Music, how are you? Um, Millions of tax money went there. The audacity to use autism as their scheme. Well, that's really the terrible part. Is not only what is this? Oh, I need that. Um, that's really the worst part is that not only are the Somalians scamming the welfare system, but they're scamming a population that is so in need of emotional and financial support. It's terrible what they've done. Really, really terrible. And it, sorry to say this, but it really harkens back to their culture back in Somalia, right? It harkens back to that because what goes on in Somalia? Lots of scamming, lots of fraudulence. Listen, one thing I am no longer accepting is the idea that all cultures are valuable or worth the same. I'm not going for that anymore. All cultures are not great. Black culture isn't great. Look at black culture. Sorry. Some cultures are just not giving what needs to be given these days. And Somalian culture, I want no parts of it. No parts of it. American black culture, well, no parts of it. Well, I want some parts of it. I lie. I want the good parts of it. I want the good parts of black culture, but I don't want any of the overwhelmingly negative parts of black culture. Um so okay. Um let's keep reading. Don't spam, please. Reminder to my mods. Reminder, I haven't gotten to people spamming yet, but we're not giving warnings to spammers. This is a freedom of speech platform. If a fucking you almost got me demonetized. See, y'all trying to get y'all. See, y'all are the ops. If a fucking um low IQ person with a low attention span has to repeat the same things over and over because they're not too patient enough to wait for me, then get the fuck out of here. Okay? I don't care about you guys calling me the N word. I don't care about you calling me the homo. I'm not going to ban you for your speech. But what you will not do is spam this channel. Now, if you can't handle that, then you're going to get the fuck out of here. So, mods, we are not giving warnings. Just ban them. Because when they enter this chat, it actually tells you that you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Okay? You just can't spam. Now, you've already been warned once, and you only get one warning. Okay? I like to listen. I read all the comments. I actually, because I'm a nobody YouTuber, I like to read all your comments because I actually respect your time, which means that it takes me a little bit to get to your comment because I'm too busy reading all the other comments. Okay? So, what I recommend that you do if you're new here is I know that you are a loser in real life with no friends. I understand that, and that's okay. But I'm going to need you to make real friends in the chat. Say your comment, talk to another cunt in the chat, and then wait patiently for me to get to your comment. Don't spam. And if you want to spam, you'll just be banned. So, I mean, take your pick. Okay, like I'm sick of saying that. I'm so sick of saying that, y'all. I feel like every time I have to go through that speech, I feel like I've wasted my time, and I hate the idea of wasting my fucking time. I don't have enough hours in the fucking day. So, mods, we're not warning people about spam. We're just banning them. God damn it. Okay? All right. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Okay, so um what's the rule? Don't say what I think. What's this? Communist China? Stop. Um I know what he into. So Choke, can you make me a bot? No, I won't make you a bot. Um What up, sweetness? Hey animals. Hey animal music. What did the choir boy sing to the priest? Nothing. His mouth was full. Happens. I fucks with you, homie. Stay shiny and shit, big bro. I will. His last boyfriend was Somali. It's giving bad breakup. Why are you dragging me? Why are you dragging me, FGC? Not you accuse of me of being broken up by a Somali boy, by a Somali man. That's why I'm ranting about Somalians right now, because my heart was broken by Somali. That's funny. Um, I ran an 11-minute mile and a half 2 days ago, which was a PR, but I concur. Longer distances require pacing. Longest I ever ran at once was 4.5 miles, though. Oh my god, Austin, that's so cool. That's so cool. I recommend that you get into it. I just ran my first half marathon. I have a video where I tell you about all the lessons I learned from that marathon, that first experience. So I definitely recommend that if you're into running or into long distance running, go watch that video. It's a highlight of mine. So go look at my YouTube videos, and I talk about that experience. And I learned a lot. It was a very transformative experience for me. It was a very spiritual experience for me, and I highly recommend it to everybody. Isn't that brick face lady from the Air Show? I don't know. Y'all can't take a joke. What are you joking about? Oh my god, we got a lot of spammers tonight. Um, I'm a loser with no friends in real life. That's okay, Autist. You can be a loser with no friends. Just don't be a loser with no friends in this community. You have friends here. What are your thoughts on TPUSA's alleged money laundering and or corruption? Well, to be honest, Mama K, I do not know the full story around that. I have not been watching my Candace Owens lately. Haven't been watching my Candace Owens lately. Um, so I don't know exactly the alleged money laundering, but I would not be surprised by any large organization indulging in such behavior, especially one that has had close ties to Israel or other foreign countries. No shocker there. I'm not shocked. Um, I think this guy's a felon. Hit a fat ass blunt. I'm one Bob. What? Bob. Bob. I'm one bomba clock from a 24-hour mute. Oh yeah, if I get to you, you're being banned from the channel. Period. I don't know if the mods can ban people permanently, but I can. So I'll tell you one thing: if I get to the spam, you're out of here forever. Well, we are sometimes warned when somebody sends a message or two in a row, but we don't think they're trying to spam to save them that in timeout. We trying out here. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Your ovaries look delicious. No cap. Thank you, Peter. Spam Sunday for fuck's sake. Cheese and rice. There's another channel that's exposing it all, and it's very spicy. Are you in the Discord channel, Mama K? Are you in the Discord channel, Mama K? Because if so, I would love to know that other channel that's exposing it all. Or just post it in the chat here, and one of the mods can maybe put a note for me. Um, Ban my nutsack, bit boy. Not bit boy. Are you 12 years old, River? How old are you, River 2000? Hey, Enrique Castillo. Or Castillo. How are you, Enrique? Hey, antisocial himself. Motherfucker be sucking them things for sure. For sure. River, for sure. 100%. And it sounds like you do too. Are you making anything tasty this week, Cho? I already have made lots of things. I spent a lot of time meal prepping. Um, I've spent a lot of time meal prepping today. I made chia seed pudding. I made overnight oats. I made sticky rice. I made broccoli. Um, so those are all the things I meal prep for the entire week. So my food essentially is done for the entire week. I just have to get my meat protein, mostly salmon, tuna. I might order a bit of swordfish. I might get a swordfish steak. Kind of switch things up a little bit here and there. But yeah, that's what I made this week. I'm really excited to try it all. I don't usually do that unless I'm told. If you prefer us to do that, we can. I mean, honestly, Liam, I do prefer for you to just hide. Like, I don't even. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there are literally millions of people out there that can watch this channel. I don't care about views enough to put up with me being frustrated. Like honestly, like full stop, full disclosure, it actually frustrates me to read spam. I don't get frustrated by anything that you guys say on the internet about me. I really don't get frustrated or like upset. But me reading spam, like I don't think you guys understand, like in my life, the feeling, like the mere feeling of me wasting time truly perturbs me to my core. I don't know like if I'm like a psycho or something, but I don't like the idea of wasting my time. Um so I mean mute them, I don't know, mute them, ban them. I really don't care. I don't know. I just feel like people who spam are low IQ and I don't want them around here. I don't want you to part of this community. If you click a button and you agree to some rules and you agree to not spam me and then you spam, already you're a liability. You're already a liability to this community. That's to me it's a form of weeding people out. That's me. Um I'm new to the channel. What's the best DD got a podcast? Ooh, can a mod please help me to remember that? DD got a podcast. Check him out or her out. What's the best meal you had for Thanksgiving? I only had one meal for Thanksgiving. I had a lot of potatoes, forewarning, but it was I had mashed potatoes, I had scallop potatoes, I had candied yams, I had sweet potato casserole. So four different potato dishes. Yes, I did. It's Thanksgiving. Get the fuck over it. I also had Hawaiian bread. I had sweet rolls. I had green beans. I had carrots, and I had stuffing or dressing. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but yeah, I had all that one plate. Great, phenomenal. Oh, cranberry sauce. I had cranberry sauce. That was also fantastic. Um, Peter, am I a top? Let's talk about that, Peter. So, Peter, no one has asked me that question yet. Oh, wait, actually, it's still November. So, I'm not going to answer that question, Peter. I only answer that question once. I only answer that question once a month. If you want the answer to that question, Peter, about whether I'm a top or a bottom, you've got to join the Discord channel. I'll answer that question in the Discord. So join the Discord channel and I'll answer that question. But here on the live, I'm not wasting my time. I only answer that question once a month. Um, bro, you changed the battery on the smoke detector. I live in a white household. The head of the household here is a white man, so we don't have those issues here. Now, if I was the head of this household, you'd be hearing that beep every 30 minutes. You would. Sorry, you would. Even even at my family home back in Toledo, when I visit there and I was live once, you guys heard the smoke detector there. It's a black thing. I promise. It's genetic. It's genetic. Um, I'm Mike Hard. I don't know what that means. Hey, greetings from Argentina. Hi, Luciano. Luciano. What a hot name Luciano is. Thank you, Joe. I'm definitely trying to do more cooking. I'm trying one new dish a week. At least I'm trying to do that. Keep trying. Yes, sir. Gentlemen of the bed chamber, you got it. We have turned many around. I'm over it, DJ. I'm over it. I really am over it. The people that we've turned around were not people spamming, by the way. They were just people that were like, they came in hating. I'm okay with people hating on me. You can see there's a difference. The people that we have turned have been people that have come in here, made fun of me, called me horrible names, you know, talk shit about me. You can do all of that stuff. But those people didn't spam. They were just aggressive, annoying, and hateful. That's it. But I'm not tolerating spam. This is going to always be an enjoyable experience for me as far as I have control over it. It's all if I have control over this, I'm always going to be enjoying myself here. Cause the minute I'm not enjoying myself is the minute I don't have to fucking be here. I don't enjoy reading spam. Um, I'm selfish. Sorry, I'm selfish. Um, we do turn trolls. I don't know about spammers though. Has one ever come back? I don't know what spam. I don't know what single spammer that's ever come back. I don't know. I don't know what spammer that's ever come back. A spammer? I don't know about that. Yes, it's very low IQ to spam and make unnecessary comments. Well, the unnecessary comments are like yeah, that's annoying. But like it's the spam that's annoying. The spam is the thing that like infuriates me. Unnecessary comments, crude comments, mean comments, like that stuff doesn't bother me, y'all. That's never bothered me. Spam actually bothers me. Peter, why sad face? You must really don't want to know whether I'm a top or bottom, Peter. Peter Petrovsky. Hey Ryan, stuffing is cooked inside the turkey and primarily cornbread. Dressing is cooked on the stovetop and is primarily wheat bread. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I have dressing. Sundays be mental. I guess so. Toledo, what side? West side. Near the museum. Peter Petrovsky. Of course I've been to Put-in-Bay. I'm from Toledo. Of course. It used to be a summertime thing for people in Toledo. Are you from the Toledo area, Peter? Hey, Killer. What's going on, Killer? What's up? Yeah, and yeah, definitely err on the side of caution, Leah. Like I'm not complaining about you about the mods. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just frustrated. Um, it really, like not many things annoy me. That actually genuinely annoys me. So that's why I sound annoyed. I mean, I can't pretend. That's just how I am. Um, oh, you're from Toledo. Oh, that's cool. I'm a big back. What do you expect? I know my holiday foods. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love dressing. I can't say I've had stuffing that often, to be honest. Now that you put it that way, I can't say I've had much stuffing. I think what I typically have is dressing. I think black people, we don't really eat stuffing. We do more dressing. So yeah, I sound feminine. Yeah, I am. Hey M, I don't know how people live with their smoke alarms chirping. Recently, one of ours started and our guard dogs lost their shit. They were scared. I don't know how us black folk live with it either. But all I can say is that when I'm at home, it's little, all the smoke detectors are going off all the time. I don't know. I have built up an immunity. It's genetic. My dog hates the fire alarm beeping. So if you ever want to break into our property, bring a chirping smoke alarm. That's funny, Mama K. Uh, the happiness in your face, Cho, when you found out about Peter being from Toledo. Yeah, I love that. I love Toledo. I love connecting with people. I love that, Peter. Are you Polish? In Toledo, growing up on the west side, there's a big Polish community on the west side of Toledo. And so I used to always go to the Polish festival growing up as a kid. My grandfather used to call them Polacks, but isn't that like a big, is that a bad word? I think that's a bad word. But that's what my grandfather used to call them. When you know, Arabs. He called Arabs Arabs. This is what I learned. This is what I learned. This is what I grew up with. Bigotry's everywhere. Um, but anyway, I love the Polish. I love Polish food. I love a good pierogi. I love a good pierogi with caramelized onions and a side of applesauce, maybe some sour cream. I love a good pierogi. Absolutely. I mute people. I give them 24 hours to think about what a dick they are, and then if they want to come back, I'll fucking meet them again. Have you seen The West Has Fallen by Liberal Hive Mind yet? No, I have not. Is that on YouTube? That's always been my policy to DJ, but I don't know if that people have ever come back. Perhaps we should save the hype for the few that are repeat offenders. I guess. I just don't want to read any spam, that's all. Uncle Cho, can we get McDonald's? No. Have you ever been to the PNW Seattle? I have not, Mama K. I know you said you want to send me some stuff from there, so I'm pretty interested in that. I would love that. Polak is an old term that was used. I don't know anyone who considers it a slur, though. I think so. Growing up, I grew up in Toledo, which is, again, a very liberal city. And so I used that term when I started to hang around white people. I didn't hang around white people until I was in high school. So I used all this language that, like, I never knew was an issue with, but leave it to white liberals, everything's fucking problem. And so, in high school is when I learned to not use the word, not pronounce Arab, and to not say people are Polacks. So I don't know, you know, but whatever. Whatever. Love pierogies. I love pierogies, DJ. I love pierogies. It is. He's been going off on the left harder than usual lately. Tony Pacos, Rudy's Hot Dogs. See, Peter's actually from Toledo. Like, he's the real fucking deal. Peter Petrovsky is the real deal. Oh, 10 days and no fast food, DJ Cho, one day at a time. But I definitely got in the gym. Good for you, MOP. Keep it going. It was used as a slur in the TV show The Wire. I've never seen The Wire, so I don't know. I don't even know anything about that. All I know is that people told me not to use that word prologue in high school. That's all I know. This is 15, 17, 20 years ago. So, I don't know. I don't know what was this is 20 years ago. I'm 35 years old, almost 36. So, um I got in high school. They said don't use the word prologue, don't use the word Arab, and I haven't used them since. Great job, MOP. My wife ruined me with a Whopper yesterday. I ate it out of politeness and gratitude. It was delicious. That's funny. Hello, Cho. What drama are we talking about? Hi, David Portila Davila. How are you tonight? Thanks for coming by for the live stream. Um, what? Um, what drama are we talking about? Any drama today? I don't think we talked about too much drama today. It's been a pretty carefree stream, but ask me questions and I'll answer them. Oh, we talked about the Somalians. Fuck the Somalians that are scamming people with autism. We did talk about that for a little bit. But I don't know. Ask me questions. Ask me, I don't know. Bring some shit up. I love a Whopper. Hey, Salad. What's going on, Salad Slaps? What's happening? Hey, Ryan Lee. How are you? Welcome to the stream, Ryan Lee. How was greeting this morning? It's always perfect. I am such a busybody. I'm such a nosy person and I'm such an extroverted person, especially in real life when I'm in public. When I'm in public, I am such an extrovert. Like, I want to talk to you. I want to know how's your mother doing? How's your in laws doing? How's your second cousin's baby daddy doing? Like, I want to know all of that stuff. Um, and so, of course, people are coming up to the church, and here I am. Good morning. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning. Good morning. Like, it's just I'm the most obnoxious person ever. It's like I'm that person. I am that person. I am that person at church who I open the door for everybody. Listen, because listen, not all the greeters are created equal at my church. Now, I'm not trying to be braggadocious or holier than thou, no pun intended, but not all the greeters open doors for everybody. I open the door for everybody, okay? Whether you're on a cane, whether you're on a walker, whether you're a kid, whether you're 12 years old, whether you're 89 years old, I open the doors for everybody. I do. I find that to be important. And some of the other greeters don't do that. Now, when we were instructed with our duties, that was not something that they said we had to do. It's not a requirement. You don't have to open the doors. But for me, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, and again, I'm usually right, in my opinion, I like to go above and beyond as a church greeter by opening the door. Welcome to my home, right? I find that to be important. So yes, I open the door for everybody. Greetings, always great. I love it so much. Um, I chit chat with people. You know, good morning. Have a great service. You set the tone. It's about setting the tone. You know what I mean? You gotta set the tone. Thank you for the question. What are your thoughts about the people saying 67 all the time? I don't know what that means. To get rid of or that we're out of? Like that's a restaurant term, I'm pretty sure. Or 69. But what does 67 mean? Um After hearing you talk about being a greeter, I'm volunteering for Christmas service and now I want to be a greeter. Yeah. I love that, Mama K. Listen, there's just something about being a friendly face to other people. Cause listen, Mama K, listen, I don't want to get into a rant here, but you just never know what people are going through in their personal life. And so, yes, you know, in my lifetime, I've been accused of being, um, what's the word? I don't want to say flippant or artificial, but like, like small chat, like small chit chat, surface level, you know, I've been accused of being that way, and I find I find being overly friendly. Um, I find that being overly friendly can really help people. Even if it comes from like a very even if it comes from like a very, I don't know, superficial place, being super friendly and just like, hey, how are you doing? And going through the motions, that can really make someone's day. And like I was saying, you never know what people are going through behind closed doors in their home, whether they're dealing with depression, whether they're dealing with a breakup, they just lost their job, they just got diagnosed with cancer last night. You just don't know. And so I like to lead with optimism and positivity when it comes to my interactions with people throughout a given day. Um, and I feel like being a greeter at church is definitely one of those moments. Because you also don't know why people are attending church that day and what they're bringing to the church. And so, again, they may have some shit going on, Mama K. They may have some shit going on behind closed doors, and they're gonna bring that energy to church. You want to stop them at the door and say, no, 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 ah, 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 ah. No negativity. We're here to praise. We're here to serve. We're here to gather and fellowship. Ah, ah. We're here to solve problems, right? And so again, being a greeter, you really set the tone for their expectations from the service, and I find that to be really powerful for me. And the smile that you bring to their faces is just really, I love it. I love it so much. So yes, I'm happy that you're gonna be helping at the Christmas service. That's awesome. Um, Hi, I'd say hi. I like the wild ones some. I'm doing good, Cho. I've been busy with getting ready for Christmas, like putting up lights and Christmas tree. Excited to go to on the Polar Express train this Friday. How are you, Cho? What's the Polar Express train? What is that? I don't know what that is. Polar Express train? Like polar bear? Um, I'm great though. I've had a great day, very productive day, very busy day. I entertained people here in my home for matcha, taught them about matcha, gave them free matcha, gave them matcha lattes, gave them ceremonial matcha, gave them desserts, cookies, crackers. We ate sushi, taught them about the history, not the history, taught them about the sorry, taught them about the nutrition of matcha, how to prepare matcha, what is matcha, um, and some of the varieties and how to order at a restaurant, what to look for a high quality matcha versus a low quality matcha. And of course, I got them hooked to Neo Teas, my sponsor. So, yeah. Um, I have to figure a plan as far as with my food. My sister was telling me once a week or every other week wouldn't hurt, as long as I keep it like that. MOP, get in the Discord channel, get in the physical channel or the food channel, and ask me about um, setting up a meal plan for you. I want you, or you know what? This is more private. Just send me a DM, MOP. Send me a DM on Instagram or Discord, and we can talk about this in private about what you're eating, what your plans are. I really want to get you into a new health era because I think that's what you deserve. Um, yeah, Lutheran, no Baptist. If you're new, welcome. As you saw before, you were able to chat. There's only one hard and fast rule here: don't fucking spam. Please and thanks. Can you explain why you're Christian as a gay? Like, I left the church because I couldn't come to terms with the Bible stance. Um, Interesting question. Um, I don't know how I reconcile that, but what I will say to you is that it's very clear. It's very clear in the Bible what it takes to be saved. Very clear, explicitly clear what is required of you in order to be saved. And for me, I believe. I'm faithful. That's all it takes. Now, how that belief translates to the rest of your life and what value that has to ensuring that you enter the gates of heaven, it's not up for you to decide. It's not for me to decide. It's not up to the church to decide. It's up to one person to decide, right? Because neither you or I have a heaven or hell to put anybody in, right? And so I think that's the way I reconcile it. I'm not a Bible expert, by the way. I don't read my Bible all the time. Listen, I'm not some super Christian. I'm not some super Christian. Don't even get me started. Like, it's not that deep for me. Um, but I love going to church. I feel like there's always a great lesson to be um, gotten from the sermon. I love the fellowship of it all. Um, I just don't take church. I don't want to be offensive to Christians or anyone for that matter, but I don't take it that serious. It's just not that deep to me. I believe that the Bible um, has some flaws. There are some flaws in the Bible. I have a fucking brain. I have a pair of eyes, 20/20 vision. Actually, I have two pairs of eyes, my eyes and my glasses, 20/20 vision. I see what I see, and I understand that there are some contradictions and hypocrisies and all this shit going on. But as far as I'm concerned, you only need one thing to get into heaven, and that's believing that Christ died on the cross and returned. And the motherfucker returned. I mean, you know what I mean? It requires faith, right? And there's no rational explanation for that. And that's why religion, the talk of religion, gets really tricky, because there is no rationality to it. And I know that sucks to hear because people want the answers, they want definitive answers, but I don't believe that exists. And because of my faith, I don't need it to exist. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I making sense? Um, but good question. I think that you need to not take the Bible so literally all the time. Um, and I think you need to focus on the parts of the Bible that are more important than some of the things you've read in the Bible or heard from other people talking about the Bible. Focus on the big things, right? Focus on the big things. Less on the sins and more on the big things, right? 86 is throw out at restaurants. Okay, so what's 79? Have you ever had a bad ass to mouth experience? I've never done that before. Oh, you mean my ass to somebody else's mouth? I've only done that, what, once or twice? I think once. Only once I've done that. Sorry, TMI. Um, but I've never gone down on a guy like that. You're thinking of 86, which means, look, we're out of it. Or, well, what's 79? Being gay is between a man and God and no one else. I say let him be the judge. Nitro, you have a great night. Thank you, Awesome Sauce. No, Nut November is over, but thank God for that. Mike King, you look so good today. Well, thank you, the milkman. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. Do you go to church? Yes, I do. Happy Sunday, everyone. Daniel says, hey, Daniel. What I love to do is read name tags of workers, i.e., fast food, Walmart, Target, thanking them by name. Oh my God, oh my God. Service workers love that shit. They love that shit. I do the same thing on my K. I always try to call servers by their name, or like if they introduce themselves, I can intentionally will remember their name. It's incredible. And when people remember my name, because I work in food service, you know, when people remember my name, I also am like, oh my God, they actually care about me. Like I'm not just their slave for the night. Like, yeah. So no, I love that, Mama K. That's great. Good tip for other people on how to, treat your staff and your servers a lot better. I just saw a video earlier, Cho, that it only takes 8 minutes to basically to ask someone how they're doing. It would change someone's mindset in a positive way. It literally could save someone's life. It could. The Polar Express train is amazing for kids, like the book, Cho. They reenact it on a real like train with actors and singing. I have no idea what the Polar Express is. I haven't read the book. I'm not. I don't. I hate Christmas. I'm not like I'm a Grinch. I'm not a holiday person, so I don't know anything about Christmas. What do you mean? I, what book? Polar Express? What are you talking about? Um. Well, if you've never watched the Polar Express movie, go watch it. It's a train that people ride on that makes the Polar Express movie come to life. We've always wanted to go, so we're going. I have again. I don't know what is it about. It's just a train that people are riding on. Okay. Hey, Brandon Sipple, how are you? What are you doing New Year's Eve? I actually don't know. So typically, I am usually in Miami Beach for 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's. But because I have no money, we're not going this year. So it's really unfortunate that we're not going to Miami. It actually, my partner is like actually very upset about it. Like very, very, very upset about it. And I'm so like, this is TMI. I should be talking about this. But like, I am going to be surprising. I'm going to try to surprise him with some alternative plans for a vacation for next year in December. And I think it's going to go over well. But it's a very sensitive topic because we've just been going through some financial strains and we're used to, listen, I'm not going to lie, we're used to a certain lifestyle and things have just changed because of our decisions. Listen, it ain't nobody's fault but ours. our decisions have fucked us up a little bit. Um, and we're going through some learning pains, some growing pains, learning pains. We're going through some pains, but I've got some ideas that I think it's going to be excited about. So usually for New Year's Eve, we're usually on the beach watching the fireworks. That's what we're usually doing. But this year, we'll probably just go to church. So that's what we'll do, which I love to do anyway, by the way. Before I met my partner, I would always go to church for New Year's Eve. So I know I just get to saying that I'm not a holiday person, but I hate all holidays except for New Year's and Easter. And for New Year's, I just think it's a very spiritual time for me to like set goals, to recollect myself, to think about the previous year and the future year. It's just a really transformative time for me. And then Easter, which is about the resurrection, is by the time April rolls around, maybe you have not, like, it's connected to New Year's in my opinion. Maybe you haven't really accomplished a lot of goals that you thought you were going to by April. And so for me, that rebirth, that phoenix rising is like the possibility to come back bigger, brighter, and better than ever before. So I love New Year's and I love Easter. Those are my holidays that I hold dear to my heart. So even though I'm not gonna be in Miami for New Year's this year, um, I'll probably be in church, which is something I did every year before I met my partner. So yeah, that's the plan for New Year's. Thank you so much, Shaw. You're welcome, MOP. I regularly do stuff like that, Mama K. As someone who's worked in service jobs for almost 2 decades, I know firsthand how nice it feels to be noticed, let alone appreciated. It matters. Faith the size of a mustard seed. David, what state are you in? They have one by us, and we've been twice when my boys were little. Hey, Griefer. That's exactly why I do it, Leah. Would you eat a coochie? I've eaten a coochie before, multiple times. Wouldn't do it again, but I've done it before. It's Jordan. Unfortunately, I'm not a gold star gay. Believe it or not a gold star. I fucked a girl. I've eaten coochie. I've dipped my hand in the cookie jar. Like, I've done that a couple times. Mama K, I'm in South Carolina. 67 is what they were talking about. What is 60? What is 67? Um, Here a 100. Just look it up. Show the Polar Express. The Hope the Train is fun. Thoughts on the Avatar movies, especially since the new ones come out December 3rd, 19th. I don't really watch movies. Is Avatar the one with the tree? The big tree? I did watch the first one. When did the first Avatar? Is that the one with the tree? And it was all about environmentalism. Listen, climate change is a hoax. Don't get me started. Don't get me fucking started on that. Do not get me started on that. This whole, I just got done watching clips about people talking about
The water rising. The water rising. It's gonna be the water's gonna rise 10 feet in the next year.
stop, stop, stop. The water's not rising 10 feet. These people that are all into this whole climate change hoax bullshit. Listen, I wish I would have come up with that scam because that is the biggest gross profit producing scam I've heard in my entire fucking life. Listen, I tell you one thing, if the water levels were rising that much, bankers would not be financing real estate in Miami Beach right now for millions of dollars. So stop. 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 Bankers would not be investing and risking millions of their dollars. You know, bankers are like the most corrupt, most money hungry, most greedy animals, beasts. Like bankers are beasts, right? You think that they're putting money into a real estate market that's going underwater? Stop. Basically, these climate change people, you know who they remind me of? You know who they are? They are the religious cult members who believe in doomsday. They're the people that have been predicting doomsday for literally the last 500 years. Don't, but don't you know? Listen, Jesus is coming, and he's bringing brimstone in the year 2000. It's all gonna be done. You better get your life in order. And they have to always move the goalposts. They have to always move the date up because they're always wrong. The religious cult members, the fundamentalists who believe in the doomsday, the doomsayers, or whatever you call them, that's the climate change. It's like the doomsday religious cult, but science washed. It's science washed. Don't get me started. Stop. Don't. Who brought that up? Who fucking brought that up? Probably Leah. Oh no, it wasn't Leah. Sorry. Sorry. Peter brought it up because he brought up Avatar, and Avatar made me think about the tree, the big tree in Avatar. And I'm pretty sure that when I watched this Avatar movie, which is like what 20 fucking years ago or something like that, it was all about environmentalism. Um. Anyway, I love the Avatar movies. I can't wait to see the new movie. This one seems too nice to troll. Oh, we love trolls. That spoon. Troll me. Oh, hey, Dave. What's going on, Dave? David's in the house. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good day today. I had a great day today. A wonderful day today. Polar Express is goofy. Climate change is a scam. We know, period. Yeah, the blue people, 2009. Okay, I did watch that. I watched a movie in 2009. I watched it. Haven't watched it since. Which movie are they on? See how all the rich who tell you about rising sea levels but invest on the shore anyway? You got it, Cho. That part. That part. Stop. Stop fucking playing in my face. Shut the fuck up. It's crazy. 67 is a meme saying that all the kids are saying, just saw a video on it that they broke it down that it's demonic. The rapper who was known for saying it has admitted to animal sacrifice, demonic shit. What? What is that all about? Hey, Green Tea, what's going on, Green Tea? 6 7 6 is devil, 7 is God. Together it means a man is sixes and sevens equals. Oh my God, the math. I listen. I can't listen. What? 6 7 6 is devil, 7 is God. Together it means. Wait, I gotta get the calculator out. I gotta get the calc out for this. The TI, the Texas Instrument. So 6 is devil, plus 7 is God. We got 13 so far. Together it means a man is 6s and 7s equals 0. But what? But point. Wait, plus 0.117. I don't know how we get 13. How? What? Somebody in the comments explain this to me like I'm two. Okay. Um. So there's that. Um. Climate change is a way for politicians to be able to swindle money from NGOs. It's gross. Yeah, it's a scam. I think the fact you made it 79 is interesting. It flips the 6 to 9. I don't know. Do you wish you were born normal instead of black? No, I love being black. It's great being black. We get so many perks. I have black privilege. What do you mean? The spoon? Fire under? You think I'd rather be white? All the racism against white people these days in America? Why would I want to be white? Girl, bye. Get your life together, honey. Um, Reverse to 67. Damn, Choleo over here catching strays. Movie 3. Hello from Iceland. Hey, Joe Snuffy. What's going on, Joe Snuffy? Cho, it's really dumb, and the kids are just repeating 6, 7, then they make a silly hand gesture. Drives parents and teachers crazy. 60s and 7s, aka Crazy. Hey Harper. Harper is clocking it. What are you clocking, Harper? What are you clocking? Bring out the Texas Instruments. That part, Peter. Period. How come you don't watch movies? But, okay, I'll tell you. Interesting. It's really simple. Really simple. Why would I ever watch a movie when I can watch 3 episodes of an anime? Why would I watch a single movie when I can watch literally 3 to 4 episodes of an anime? It's just opportunity cost. If I ever had the time to watch a movie, I would watch anime instead. I mean, that's it. Um, White is right. Okay, Fire Under. I Josie Slay Queen. What race is your partner? He's white. Three, Lord. Well, yeah, if a movie's an hour and a half and you say an anime episode's 30 minutes, then 30 minutes times 3, hour and a half. Why watch a movie when you can catch shows live? Yellow is mellow. Oh my god, the girls used to call me mellow yellow when I was younger. They used to call me Asian. Oh my god, they used to drag me over. I I went to school with a bunch of darker skinned people, and I was the minority as a light skin, and they called me like mellow yellow, like the pop. You know the pop I'm talking about, right? The mellow yellow pop, can of pop. And then they called me Asian. I was so hurt by it all too as a young kid. I'm like, oh my god, they hate me. They're making fun of me like a fucking ooh, almost at the Faggit word. Um. Anyway, um. Yeah. Why watch a movie when you can catch shows live? That part. Period, Mama K. That part. That part. Um. Any other questions? Mellow Yellow is my favorite pop though. Well, thank you, Salad Slaps. I feel so much better about being called Mellow Yellow when I was younger. That's funny. Did those mean kids turn you gay? No, Simeon in the second grade turned me gay. He was so hot. I had the biggest crush on him. That's the first boy I had a crush on. Second grade. It was it third grade. I think it was no, it was third grade. It was third grade. I think it was third grade. And all the girls loved him. All like I loved him. I'm pretty sure he's like in jail. He done killed a bunch of people. Bunch of baby dad and bunch of baby mamas. Kids all over the place in jail. Stereotypical black boy from the city type of tease. You know, Simeon. You know Simeon. Listen, his name. Yes, Simeon. Yes, honey. Yes. And I'm having a black name too. Yeah, Simeon, honey. Not me turning red. Yes, honey. I went to a black school. I listen. I'm from the hood. Yeah, Simeon, my classmate from second, third grade. Yes, I love that boy. That's when I knew I was gay. He was so cute. He was so cute. He wasn't a thug yet. Um, yeah, I loved him. But I'm pretty sure he's like I'm pretty sure last I checked, which was like I don't know, like a decade ago. I'm pretty sure he's in jail. I'm pretty sure that he ended up becoming a thug in high school. I didn't go to high school with him, but we were friends, so I kind of knew about him. As my first crush, I kept tabs on him, of course. But I'm pretty sure he joined the gang. Typical black thug type things doing. Really sad, unfortunately, but I love Simeon. First crush turned me gay. Absolutely, absolutely, he did. Um, yeah, Simeon. You already know. You already know, Salad. You already know, Simeon. Listen, and I know Evan the dog. I know that the dick probably slapped, honey. I just know because like the people that are in jail, the thugs, like they know what to do with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Weird. What types of guys are you mostly attracted to? I don't really have a type, David. Portila Davila. To be honest, I don't really have a type. Um, may I ask what kind of headphones those are? These are the Steel Series Arctis Nova Pro wireless. And I'll get back to the question, David Portilla Davila, but I want to answer this real quick about the headphones because I have something to say about the headphones. You guys know that I love these headphones. Would rebuy the headphones. Love them, love them, love them. I can hear the footsteps of a roach 2 miles away. So, like, if you're playing Fortnite, if you're playing Apex Legends, if you're playing Valorant, motherfuckers can't fart from without you hearing about it, right? You hear the shit. They even have presets for lots of different games. It's phenomenal. I like to use them for personal use as well. So like music playing is great. Listen to YouTube, great. They are rechargeable batteries. So like, um, here's the here's the here's the dock right here. Here's the rechargeable battery that goes in the side right there, and it just goes in there. So you can basically charge the battery, the other battery, while this one is draining right now. I love it so much. It's a really great headset. Even the microphone. Listen, every microphone to a headset is gonna be trash. This one's not horrible. It's not the worst ever. So that's a pro. However, I have finally discovered something negative to say about these headphones outside of the price. It's a steep price point. What I will say, the one negative thing I'm gonna tell you about on the side of these headphones, I'm gonna show you. You see that power button right there? That's the power button, okay? Power button. You see that button right there? Button. Why would they put the mute button so close to the power button? Because there have been so many times where I've gotten on a phone call on Discord, because I'm always on a phone call on Discord, I feel like, these days. I've gotten on a phone call with Discord, and I'm trying to figure out why can't the other person hear me? And y'all know I'm like tech illiterate, and so I'm always trying to figure out, oh my god, is the headphone connected? Da 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 da. And then finally I'm like, oh my god, Joe, you're muted. And it's always the same thing. I always forget to check to see if I hit that mute button. So that's the one thing I hate about these headphones. But I still would rebuy them. I'd still repurchase them, and I still recommend them to everyone. I'm a still serious fanboy. I'm a stan. I'm a never not buy from them. Love them so much. Highly recommend them. Um. So okay, back to what type of guys there I'm mostly. So I don't have a type. I really don't. Um. In terms of attract, like, okay, so there's two different things. If I'm going to date you, then you've got to be financially secure. I have no shame in it. Call me a gold digger if you want to. I don't give a fuck. But I am attracted to someone that I can see myself building with financially. That is something that is a must for me if we're going to date. That doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of money. It just means that you have to have the capacity to build wealth. Um, so like when you're in school, nobody has money, but do you possess the habits and the skills and the behaviors that can lead to success as we build a relationship together? Like that's something you have to have, right? In terms of basic attractiveness, in terms of like just like sex, I love everybody. I am partial towards I'm partial towards um, low body fat but muscular. So not like I don't like a chunky guy. I don't like all the muscles like hard. I need you to be a little bit soft somewhere. I like Asians. I love an Asian boy. I love Latino guys. I love blacks. Um, I'm not particularly overtly attracted to white people. I like more my skin tone. Usually, I go for people my so Latinos, Black people, Arabs. I like people like in my skin complexion. I like that a lot. Um, I like short and I like tall. I don't really like people the same height as me, but like taller or shorter. I like that. Um, what else? Good questions. But really, I'm into all. I've hooked up and dated all types of guys. I don't have a type to be honest. Um, except for the money part, the building part, that part. Um, Mama K Simeon. Night y'all. Oh, have a good night, Mama K. You dodged a bullet, literally. I did. I really did. May I ask what kind of hit? Okay, I did. You're all right, Cho. Cho over here making boys in the hood too. Over here as Simeon as the main character. For me, it was a fellow named Dimitri in first grade. He was real Greek. Ooh, his name was Dimitri. Of course he was. Cho is gay manga. I don't know. I don't like calling myself manga, but I did vote for Trump though. If you grew up in the hood, what inspired you to rise above your classmates? Wait. If you grew up in the hood, what inspired you to rise above what your classmates were doing? Do you think your home life influenced the direction you took? 100%. 100%. I had my father in my life. I think, oh my God, my glasses are crooked as fuck. My dad has always been a part of my life, so that was probably the single most important thing is having a role model, a black male figure in my life that gave me directions, that made me know what accountability is in life, that knew how to set goals. Like I had a positive male role model in my life that was my father, and that I think single handedly helped me a lot. But also outside of my father, I have my mother, and I have both sets of grandparents. So I really did have a village that was looking out for me and giving me opportunities and opening doors for me to walk through. You can make phone calls on Discord. Yeah, David. Yeah, you can make phone calls on Discord. Yeah, absolutely. Toughest student ATM. GTA, the Ballad of Gay Tony. Oh, hey, Lanice. What's going on, girl? How are you? Um, um, how are you doing, Lanice? Thank you for commenting on my shorts, by the way. I really appreciate it. Hey, Letters. What's going on? I believe there's a difference between looking for security or financially smart versus a gold digger. I think there is too. Are you a top or a bottom? Join the Discord channel and I'll tell you. Echo. I just got here, but for men, keep in mind if you marry a woman, the price you are paying the government is her debt instead of a dowry to her father. I don't know. Get a prenup together. Sign a prenup. I don't know why people don't. Why do people not do prenups? It's so fucking dumb. Number one, and I know about this because I've studied this shit. Okay, so I'm not just bullshitting here. I've actually studied um, a lot of case law and studies about prenups and divorce rates and the legal system. Number one, people that get prenups tend to stay married a lot longer than those who don't get prenups. Number two, and let's talk about why that is, by the way. Let's talk about why that is. The reason why that is because when you sign a prenup, you're already happy. You're already in the stage where you love each other unconditionally, where you are already, hopefully, making decisions as one. When you have to discuss the idea of a prenup, that's a difficult conversation to have. It can be emotionally draining. It can pull at certain things, insecurities that you didn't know you had. And as a couple, you have to negotiate and make a decision that you think is fair for the both of you as one unit. So the idea that you're able to get through this discussion as a unit is a good thing. What that shows, literally what that shows, is that you are able to have tough conversations as a couple. And spoiler alert, big spoiler alert, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but your life will be full of tough, difficult conversations for as long as you live. So get used to it. If you are a couple, you have to get used to problem solving as a couple. And so the discussion of a prenup and navigating that conversation with your partner is a really good test of a relationship. Can you solve this problem together? So that's why the data bears that out, that obviously couples that sign prenups tend to stay together longer. It doesn't mean that they're always going to be successful, but the length of the marriage is going to be a lot better than those who don't sign prenups, right? Number two, of course, the courts hate men. The family court hates men. So, of course, if you get a divorce and you don't have a prenup, you're going to have your clocks cleaned. You're going to have your clocks cleaned, right? So, sign up, get a prenup, y'all. The fuck, get a prenup. Do you drive truck? No. Hey, Joffe. Echo Super Chat Dollar McCown. Maga's dead. Do you actually love your partner? I do. I do. I love him to death. Um, I kissed a white girl and then a black girl at recess. I got in a ton of trouble and they kissed me. New writers of the Purple Sage. Oh, I've been live for 101 minutes. They can argue the prenups. I don't even think the government controls marriage. I just refuse to inherit the debt of a silly woman. Well, not all women are in debt, by the way, letters. Shared custody of kids 50-50 makes women divorce 25% less too. Prenup. Well, listen. You know, where was that dude? Where was this? I think it was Texas. I think Texas. Oh my God, guys. I can get into this discussion all as someone that I used to have a podcast about relationships a long time ago. So this is my territory. This is kind of my territory. But recently, Texas passed a law where when you divorce, 50-50 custody is the norm. That's the standard now in Texas. And you literally saw, and I think that's maybe what Salad is referencing. Tell me if you are or not. But this saw a sharp decline in divorce. I wonder why. Um, Letter, she sounds like a woman hater. I don't see you having a happy relationship with an attitude like that. Buy a hooker for sex and be done with it and quit bitching. Yeah, that sounds accurate at this point. I think letters, I think you're very jaded about women in general. Maybe you're gay. I don't know. Um, Thoughts on Lane Kiffin leaving for LSU mid-season? No idea. Exactly, but the debt is the price you pay to the government to be with them. I'd rather date a McDonald's worker than an educated woman. Well, it seems like your issue is not with women, but it's with educated women. I thought, and before you made it general, like it was just women in general. Yes, and Kentucky too. Oh, really? Kentucky too. That's awesome. Kentucky's also that way too. Mandatory 50-50. I think that's great. Hey, Helium. How are you doing, Helium? Hey, Johanna. When they can't take a man's kids hostage and wring out his wallet, things get easier. It should be mandatory 50-50. I think that's fair. That's only fair. If that's the case, Joe, I gotta get a stripper for him. I love women, but you can't have your opinion. I never buy women for gratification. It's evil, in my opinion. Wow, 50-50 custody made divorce less likely? Yes, of course it did. Yeah. Yeah. 50-50 custody makes divorce less likely. Because when women divorce men, they have so much more leverage. There's so much larger of an incentive for women in general to divorce men because they're going to get favorable judgments on term in terms of alimony, in terms of child support, in terms of having full custody of the children. They have these things in general. um, the justice system, family court, weighs really heavily against men in these situations. So if there's 50-50 custody, a woman has to think before she files for divorce. Well, do I really want to have my kids only 50% of the time? Let me rethink divorce. There has to be more of a thought, a conscious thought about divorce in that case. I think it's a good thing. It should be universal. It should be in every state. Um, no, it's with women in debt. The price you pay is their debt. How was your Thanksgiving day? It was great. I spent my Thanksgiving. I mean, you're right. You're right. Letters. How was your Thanksgiving? My day was great. It was I spent it with my partner's mom and their family. I cooked for her and the family. I cooked the turkey. It was great. It was really fun. Now imagine mandatory DNA test. Come on now, you're talking my language now. I actually do not understand why this is not a thing. I feel like when you are giving birth to a child, when someone signs at the man, when someone is like, "Hey, I'm the father," it should have to be proven that they're the father. Do you know what I mean? Like, DNA tests should be done while you're pregnant and while you're giving birth. That needs to be done. That needs to be just protocol. How is that not just protocol? I don't understand. I don't get that part. I don't know. I can see why that made it less likely to divorce. I think they should probably do that more and more. I agree. What makes you think all women or educated women have debt? Do you own your home? Is it paid off? Let's get into it. Guys, I gotta go actually. It's I've been live for 107 minutes. We had a really fun stream tonight. Another low key stream, a lot of spammers, but it's been nice. I would love to see the data on divorce rate stats. Let's talk about it in Discord channel. We'll talk about it in Discord channel. I gotta go. I'm tired. I gotta put food away, and I really gotta start editing um, highlights for the week. I haven't edited any highlights for the week, and I want to be. I want to continue. I want to continue the work ethic that I started in November and carry that into November. I mean, into December and into the new year. So I'm going to end the stream and get to work on my highlights. Thank you for supporting the highlights. To everyone that has been commenting on my videos, letters, I think I saw you. David, I see you. Salad Slaps, I don't know have I seen you comment on my videos, but in Green Tea, thank you. Thank you, Johanna. Thank you to everyone, MLP, that has been commenting on my videos. That's really, really, really important to comment and watch my videos, my highlights. Oh, hey, John. What's going on, John? I miss you. So good to see you. Um, anyway, I'm going to get going, but thank you guys so much for the discussion. And we should talk more about this whole divorce situation because I really do think that men get the short end of the stick and it's not right. And I don't think it's great for families. I don't think it's great for men. And I don't think it's great for women either. So maybe we'll talk about that on Wednesday. Maybe I'll do some research and have some evidence and some research to show you guys Wednesday. If I can get enough work done tomorrow and tonight. We'll see. Um, but okay, guys. Love you much. See you later. Bye.